With this, I request Dr. Ushali Keer, please start the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We just start the recording. Just give me a second.
Yes, we are all live on YouTube as well.
Yes. Okay, great. So I'll start. Thank you. So a very warm good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of APTI Maharashtra State and the Karyakaushlam team of APTI Mumbai region, I, Ms. Rushali Keer from Met Institute of Pharmacy, would like to extend my heartfelt greetings on this very special occasion of a little belated Teachers' Day 2025. It gives me immense joy to welcome you all to the 5th edition of our annual signature event, Lessons from Legend. A platform.
I'm sorry, madam. Screen we are not able to see. Huh? Jinesh sir, just look into it.
Yes.
One second. Still.
Yeah, I'm just confirming.
Yeah, it's
Screen
okay
is
now.
visible now. We can go ahead, madam.
Yeah. So it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 5th edition of our annual signature event, Lessons from Legends. So, a platform where we not only honor the stalwarts of our profession, but also learn from the depth of their knowledge and the richness of their journeys. So, before we begin, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty. I request everyone to maintain silence for a short prayer to invoke the Guru.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः.
Thank you. Now, after this, I will start. So, APTI Mumbai, a vibrant local unit established in 2017, has grown steadily and continues to create meaningful platforms for dialogue, collaboration, and growth. Our reach spans across institutions under Mumbai University, Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, ICT, SNDT, DY Patil, NMIMS. And since 2017, Team Karyakaushlam has been the driving force in promoting excellence in pharmacy education under the esteemed umbrella of APTI. With a steadfast commitment to nurturing talent and fostering innovation, our team has been instrumental in shaping the future of pharmacy professionals. So, one such event is this, and this is the 5th edition of Lessons from Legends. So, every year on Teachers' Day, we take pride in felicitating 5 distinguished legends of teaching fraternity, mentors whose selfless service has shaped countless students and advanced the profession of pharmacy. Since 2020, we have celebrated these remarkable teachers, not only from Maharashtra, but from across the nation. You can see the legends that have been honored in the last 4 segments of the event here. And now, of course, we move on to the 5th. So now to formally welcome our dignitaries and participants, I invite Dr. Vivek Redasani, Secretary, APTI Maharashtra, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. It's a great privilege to welcome all the dignitaries to this unique initiative, Lessons from Legend, organized by APTI Maharashtra and Karyakaushlam, Mumbai. We are honored to have with us our National President, Dr. V. Umekar sir, and Vice President, Dr. Sohan Chitlange sir. A warm welcome to both of you. I extend my heartfelt greetings to our legendary teachers, mentors, gurus, and motivators, Dr. Bhupendra Singh sir, Dr. D.D. Chaugule sir, Dr. V.R. Patil sir, Dr. Narendra Manekar sir, and Dr. Prashant Puranik sir. It's an honor for Team APTI MS to host you. I would also like to welcome to office bearers of APTI Maharashtra State, Dr. Rakesh Somani sir, Dr. Shirish Jain, and Dr. Sarup Lahoti sir as Vice President, all the EC members, the organizing team of this program. APTI Maharashtra State is taking many initiatives for the benefits of teachers and students across the state to recognize the advance of the pharmacy fraternity. On occasion of Teachers' Day, Team APTIMS feels privileged to honor the teachers who have contributed immensely to the development of our profession. These distinguishing personalities continue to serve the profession by guiding teachers, students, and institutes as well by their excellence in terms of academics, research, and knowledge, motivating us and also helping us to grow as a successful professional. This program is exceptional in that it provides an occasion to honor such legends. This is the fifth edition of the program. To date, we have felicitated around 22 teachers from across the nation. In order to be grow as a teacher, a good teacher remains a student at heart. You are keen to learn. Today, we have a valuable opportunity to learn from these legends. Once again, welcome to the program and thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a warm welcome to this gathering. It's an August gathering we have today. We already have more than 60 participants here and growing on YouTube as well. So I now request Dr. Swarup Lahoti, Vice President, APTI Maharashtra, to kindly share his words of encouragement. Lahoti, sir. Sir, you're in mute.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Namaskar आणि सगळ्या गुरूंना माझं दंडवत. So on the behalf of APTI Maharashtra State and the Karyakaushlam Mumbai, this is really a unique event that has been organized since last. This is the fifth edition of this Lessons from Legion, interaction and felicitation of legendary teachers actually. And on this occasion, we are with us Dr. Milind Umekar sir, who is always enthusiastic and is a backbone for every activity, National President of APTI, and our guide and mentor for this APTI Maharashtra, Dr. Sohan Chitlange sir, is also Vice President of Western Region, and our most enthusiastic President, Dr. Rakesh Somani sir, and all the office bearers and all the teachers. And most important is that we are with us today the legendaries of this pharma fraternity, Dr. Bhupendra Singh sir and Dr. D.D. Chaugule sir, V.R. Patil sir, Dr. Narendra Manekar sir, and my guru, my mentor, Dr. Prashant Puranik sir. Really, this is, you can say, a feast of knowledge what we are getting today. Actually, their journey, their enormous contribution to the pharmacy profession, and their enormous knowledge will be definitely shared through this particular platform. And we will definitely take an inspiration from this knowledge, from their journey, from these legendary teachers, and we will carry on their values, their knowledge, their dedication and excellence, and that will be inculcated in ourselves during our journey in the profession. And hope that their blessings will be of knowledge will be continuously showered on us throughout our life. So thank you very much, and I'm really honored that I'm getting the opportunity to talk with this such a legendary of pharmacy profession and in front of all of you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I invite Dr. Shirish Jain, Vice President, API Maharashtra, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everybody. Respected dignitaries, my dear colleagues, and our most esteemed teachers. On this wonderful occasion of Teachers' Day, it is a matter of great pride and honor for me as the Vice President of APTI, Maharashtra State, to welcome and felicitate our legendary teachers from pharmacy colleges. Today's felicitation is a small token of respect for your immense service. Along with honoring you, we also look forward to hearing your experiences, thoughts, and guidance during this interaction. Your words will continue to inspire us and help us shape the future of pharmacy education with the same dedication you have shown throughout your lives. On behalf of APTI Maharashtra State, I express my heartfelt gratitude and wish all our teachers a very happy Teachers' Day. Thank you. Over to ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Now it's now my privilege to invite our guest of honor, Professor Sohan Chitlange, Vice President, Western Zone APTI, to address this gathering.
Good afternoon, all. Respected teachers, Dr. Bhoop sir, Dr. Chaugule sir, Dr. V.R. Patil sir, Dr. Manekar sir, Dr. Puranik sir, President APTI National, Dr. Milind Umekar sir, Office Bearers of Maharashtra State APTI, President Dr. Rakesh Somani, Vice Presidents, Secretary, and all the office bearers of APTI Maharashtra State and Karyakaushlam team Mumbai, teacher colleagues from the Maharashtra and across India. My greetings to all of you. Let me first congratulate Team APTI Maharashtra and Team Karyakaushlam for their excellent initiative and creating a platform dedicated to honoring senior teachers, celebrating their lifelong contributions, and creating a bridge between their wisdom and the aspirations of young generations. Teachers play an invaluable role in shaping individuals and society as a whole. Their influence extends far beyond the classroom, imparting lives in numerous profound ways. We know that we look after our teachers as a knowledge delivery partners. They impart knowledge to all of us. So that is one basic things which they do. But along with the knowledge impartment, they also work on our skill development. So that is beyond academic knowledge. They develop the skills in their students. So many life skills are being taught by them, which include critical thinking, problem solving, communication, collaborations, creativity. Then teachers work for their character building and values. They instill discipline, perseverance, empathy, respect, integrity amongst the students. They are the inspiration and motivation for their students. They inspire their students to pursue their dream. They can recognize the potential that student might not see in themselves. So teachers are the one who actually identify the strength and weaknesses of their students. Their students go ahead in the life with their strengths. They also offer emotional support and guidance to their students. They build self-esteem and confidence by providing constructive feedback, recognizing efforts, and celebrating achievements. Teachers are not just educators, they are mentors, guides, and often the architects of the generation. And I really feel privileged to get blessings of such teachers in my personal and professional journey. And whatever I am today, it's because of my parents and teachers. So I am really very happy that today I am witnessing the felicitation of such teachers who have contributed immensely for their students' development. All directly or indirectly, all the 5 teachers, they have enriched my life also, my personal and professional life. So I wish all the best for this event, and I wish all my teachers a very happy and healthy life ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a valuable messages there, and blessings, of course, for the next generation to come. So next, we are truly honored to have our chief guest, Professor Milind Umekar, National President APTI. I would now request him to address this gathering.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
So good afternoon to all. First of all, I congratulate to the APTI Maharashtra team, and also thankful to them for inviting me, because yesterday only I got the call from the APTI President Maharashtra State Somani sir, and he sent me the leaflet of this program, and immediately I accept, because I seen the name of the legends, Dr. Bhup Singh, who is our mentor, and he always support me at every stage of development of my institute as well as even my personal development. Second one is Dada sir, that is DD Chaugule sir, who is known as the DD sir. एंड सर से तो मैं बहुत सालों से अजमेरा कॉलेज से कनेक्टेड हूँ, जब सर सांगली में थे और जब हमने AUPP से अगर फॉर्म किया था. देन डॉक्टर VR पाटिल, हु इज नोन एज अ क्रिएटर ऑफ लीडर्स, जिन्होंने मेरे जैसे प्रवीण चौधरी सर जैसे या सोहन सर जैसे यंग स्टूडेंट्स जो टीचिंग में आए थे, जिन्होंने एक अलग लाइन दे के हमको थोड़ा सा एकेडमिक लीडर्स करके सामने लाने का ट्राई किया, एंड वी आर ऑलवेज इन कनेक्शन विथ हिम फ्रॉम लास्ट 25 years. Then Manekar sir, everyone knows, the most popular teacher from Aipar Varda, जिनके टीचिंग के बहुत स्टूडेंट फैन रहते थे, और सर का हमेशा एक टीचिंग का एक अलग स्टाइल था, तो सर के हम पहले से ही फैन है. हाँ, हमारा उतना अच्छा नसीब नहीं था कि हमको सर से पढ़ने के लिए मिले, लेकिन जो भी सर के अंडर में स्टूडेंट पढ़े, वो मैक्सिमम लोग मेरे यहाँ स्टाफ करके काम करते हैं, तो मुझे सर के बारे में हमेशा ही जानकारी रहती है, और सर से मैं पर्सनली भी बहुत ज़्यादा टच में हूँ नागपुर में होने की वजह से. And last is Dr. Puranik sir, known for his humble nature, rules and regulation, डायरेक्टर ऑफ टेक्निकल एजुकेशन या महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ले लो, कोई भी रूल्स का कुछ काम है तो प्रशांत पुरानिक सर से बात कर लो, ही विल गाइड यू वेरी इन अ वेरी नाइस वे. और उनका हिम्बल नेचर तो सभी को पता है. जब ये 5 नाम देखे और सोमानी सर का इनविटेशन देखा, तो मैं इसको ना नहीं बोल पाया, बिकॉज लकी यस्टरडे ओनली आई केम फ्रॉम FIP फ्रॉम डेनमार्क, और पॉसिबल नहीं था क्योंकि बाकी भी IPC के प्रोग्राम चल रहे थे, पर जब नाम दिखे तो बोला डेफिनेटली आई विल ज्वाइन द प्रोग्राम फॉर फ्यू मिनट्स. So friends, first of all, I congratulate APTI Maharashtra team, entire Maharashtra team, including the Vice President Dr. Swarup Somani, Dr. Sirish Jain, Secretary Redasni, and all the office bearer of the Maharashtra APTI state branch for taking efforts for organizing such type of events. As you all are aware, APTI Maharashtra is always on the front in the APTI activities from last 20 years. I was aware about the various activities during the various president of the Maharashtra state, right from Dr. Evle to up to the Dr. Somani. And APTI Maharashtra is always showcase their contribution at national level, and because of that only always APTI national is led by the Maharashtra state presidents also. So I congratulate to the APTI Maharashtra team for their efforts for organizing this event and taking this type of initiative in association with Karyakaushlam, Mumbai. And today on this occasion, I am simply say thanks to the APTI Maharashtra, as well as I am really thankful to all the legendary teachers who came here, accept the invitation of the APTI Maharashtra, and came here and give the opportunity to learn something from them. And because we are not only felicitating them for their achievements, but we are just celebrating their selfless services, their sacrification, and their contribution to the society and making students like us. So on this occasion, I must like to say that APTI is always like to work for the overall development of their teacher members, and we are continuously work on that platform. Apart from that, APTI is also trying to give the maximum international exposure to our teachers, and for that purpose, we are now the organizing member of the FIP, and related to that only for last week I was at FIP to represent the pharmacy teachers from India at international platform. So friends, this year the APTI is also going to organize the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, which is known Congress, everyone knows about that. And this year, this opportunity is towards Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India. So with the permission of the organizer, I will take opportunity to announce something about the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, and this 74th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress is going to be organized by Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India at BIC, that is Bangalore International Exhibition Center, between 19th to 21st of December. And on this platform, I would like to invite each and every teacher to attend this conference, because we are planning to do something different in this IPC, and it will be really a great opportunity for the teachers for networking as well as for the collaborations. Because in this IPC, first time we are not only going for the Pharmacy Machinery Expo. Apart from that Pharmacy Machinery Expo, we are planning for the Educational Expo. We are planning for the Startup Expo and AI Pavilion. So there are 3-4 types of expo in this 74th IPC. And we are trying to give the opportunity to the maximum teachers in the various type of scientific contribution in this IPC. And this IPC is theme on the AI and technology, because nowadays everyone is asked about the AI, and many teachers are not aware about the AI. And then that's why this year we take this theme with this, that is AI and technology. And I hope that the maximum teachers will take the benefit of this IPC, because this IPC is going to be organized by the teachers. So on this platform, I request all the teachers to participate in the 74th IPC, which will be the great opportunity for the pharmacy teachers to interact with the senior teachers. And this time the APTI award function will be also organized at the IPC. And first time such type of award function will be organized at the 74th IPC. So once again, I congratulate all the teachers, as well as I congratulate to the APTI State Branch and Karyakaushlam for their unique initiative. And I hope such type of unique initiative will be always given by the APTI State Branch to the national, to the other state branches. So once again, congratulations to the APTI State Maharashtra and team. Thank you, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was, incorporating all the legends here, as well as looking at the future in terms of the next conference that is coming up. And I'm sure the teachers are inspired here to attend in large numbers. So now, as the saying goes, a teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, but touches the heart. So today's session is more than a felicitation. It's a chance to walk through their journeys, to understand their struggles and sacrifices, and to be inspired by their resilience, innovation, and humanity. So this is the gist of all the 5 that we have here. We encourage all the participants to engage actively, ask, share, and reflect your thoughts in the chat box. And we will explore their philosophies, practices, and values that make teaching not just a profession, but our calling. So let me take this opportunity to introduce each one of our legend here. But let me give you a small disclaimer of sorts before I start. The contribution of these stalwarts is immense, that cannot be summarized in one slide. But looking at the paucity of time and interaction that we want with them, we have tried our best to present before you their biosketch in just one slide. So firstly, we have our first legend, Professor Dr. Bhupinder Singh Bhoop. Now, Professor Bhupinder Singh Bhoop, Emeritus Professor at Chitkara University and Honorary Visiting Professor at Punjab University, is internationally acclaimed for pioneering pharma QBD and nanomedicine in India. With over 450 publications, 16 books, 92 chapters, 34 PhD scholars, 10 postdocs, patents, tech transfers, and software innovation, his research has shaped pharmaceutical sciences globally. So, recognized among the top 2% scientists of the world by Stanford University 2019 to 2024, Professor Bhoop has delivered nearly 400 invited talks worldwide and trained thousands of industry scientists from leading pharma companies. His illustrious career has been honored with over 40 prestigious awards, including IPA Gold Medal 2024, Lifetime Achievement Award 2024, and multiple international recognitions. Beyond academia, he contributes actively to social service through charitable trusts and mentoring underprivileged students. So truly, Professor Bhoop is a visionary teacher, innovator, and mentor whose 4 decades of service have left an indelible mark on pharmaceutical education, research, and industry. So thank you for accepting our invitation here, sir. So next we have Professor Dr. D.D. Chaugule. So he is the founder of Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam College of Pharmacy, Sangli, offering diploma to PhD programs. He is also the founder and managing director of India's first cooperative WHO GMP certified pharmaceutical company, Symbiosis Co-op Pharma, which partnered with leading firms like Zydus, Cipla, Glenmark, Lupin, and Ajanta. With over 3 decades of leadership as principal, 26 years at Appa Saheb Birnare College of Pharmacy, and 7 years at Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam College of Pharmacy, he has shaped thousands of students. He has served in multiple academic leadership roles, including Chairman, Board of Studies Pharmacy at Shivaji University, and Inspector for AICT and MSBP. Through initiatives like the Parivartan Group and Karyakaushlam, he has also worked extensively, for the emotional well-being and guidance of students. A true founder, innovator, and mentor, his contributions to pharmacy education and industry are both pioneering and inspirational. Next legend is Professor Dr. Vijay Patil. So Dr. Vijay Patil has been the principal and professor at Honorable Lok Sevak Madhukar Rao Chaudhary College of Pharmacy, Faizpur, where he has been serving since 1994. With a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences from Pune University and over 3 decades in teaching and research, he has guided 9 PhD students, 30 MPharm students, and published more than 100 research papers. He has held several key leadership roles, including Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy at North Maharashtra University, and ex-president of APTI Maharashtra State Branch. Professor Patil's immense contribution has been recognized through several prestigious honors such as the Rashtriya Shiksha Samman Puraskar, Jewel of India Award, and MP Award, among many others. A visionary academician and researcher, he continues to inspire generations through his leadership, scholarship, and dedication to pharmacy profession. So thank you, sir. Next, we have Professor Dr. Narendra Manekar. Professor Dr. Narendra C. Manekar has devoted over 34 years to teaching at the Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Wardha, shaping generations of students at diploma, degree, and postgraduate levels. He holds a PhD in pharmaceutical technology from Nagpur University with a research expertise in microencapsulation and controlled drug delivery systems. His work has been published in reputed journals and presented at international symposia in the UK and Ireland. Dr. Manekar has served as in-charge principal, guided numerous students, and played a key role in curriculum design, academic innovation, and quality teaching. We proudly honor his lifelong commitment as a dedicated teacher, researcher, and mentor in the field of pharmacy education. And last but not the least, we have Professor Dr. Prashant Puranik. So Professor Dr. Prashant Puranik, Senior Professor and former Head of Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences at RTM Nagpur University, has over 35 years of teaching and research experience. He has guided an exceptional number of students, 70 PhD and 50 plus MPharm scholars, and has authored numerous impactful publications in pharmaceutics, drug delivery, and nanotechnology. His distinguished career includes service as a drug inspector with FDA Maharashtra, leadership roles at government colleges, and a decade of academic leadership at Nagpur University, RTM Nagpur University. Dr. Puranik has successfully executed several AICT and RTMNU funded research projects and is widely respected as an academic leader, mentor, and innovator in the drug delivery systems. So now, like I said, it was breathtaking, the whole segment of all 5 legends. So next we have a certificate of honor that I will present to you. Thank you. So I will just read this out, and this we are going to be sending it in the form of memento to all the dignitaries, all the legends here. So we take immense pleasure and pride to honor you in recognition of your absolute dedication and outstanding contribution to the noble field of teaching, academics, and research. In sincere gratitude for being instrumental in bringing remarkable change in teaching field, through magnetic leadership and guidance, and for always staying compassionate and benevolent for the well-being of humanity. Certainly, entire field of pharmacy will always be grateful to you for your years of commitment that has set an excellent benchmark for every budding professional. Thank you for shaping so many lives and providing priceless memories. It is one thing to be a coach, another thing to be a mentor, but a completely different thing to be a teacher. So APTI Maharashtra State will always be thankful to you for being with us on as on today. So with gratitude, this will be presented to you as a memento physically later. So now that we have come to the end of just the introductions, I would now like to hand over the reins to our mentor, right from the Karyakaushalam that we are getting credit for and all the initiatives that are there. So I would like Dr. Somani to take over the reins for leading us to this engaging dialogue. He's the session's host. So thank you, sir.
Okay.
You take over.
Thank you, madam. And my pranam and thanks to all the legendary teachers who have joined on this particular day today and accepting our invitation. I also thank our National President, Dr. Umekar sir, who was present on a very short notice here as he was traveling abroad. Along with him, I also thank Dr. Chitlange sir, our National Vice President, Western Zone, and my entire team of APTI Maharashtra, including Secretary Dr. Vivek Redasni, Dr. Shirish Lau, the Vice President Dr. Shirish Lahoti, and Dr. Shirish Jain and Dr. Lahoti as such, and the entire team of Karyakaushlam Mumbai, who have been leading this particular activity past 5 years continuously. Without further ado, I also simultaneously welcome all the teachers, and while the session was going on, I was scrolling to the window of my computer, these Zoom windows, and I observed that so many young teachers have joined this session. And I'm sure that this young teacher wanted to learn a lot of things from all of you, sir. We really are honored that you all have accepted and you are here with us. With this, now we'll start the session. The flow will go like this, that I will be, coming with some question individually to each one of you. In a short and brief time, I request you to please answer those questions. And there will be 2 to 3 rounds of the questions that I should say, not question, but the interaction. And the interaction will happen in such a way that whatever we speak, whatever we discuss here, that will be guiding to our young and budding pharmacy teachers and fraternity. So with this, I start from the legendary personality of the day, that is Dr. Bhupinder Singh Bhup. Sir, thank you so much for being with us. My simple question to you, sir: what inspired you to become a pharmacy teacher? Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Rakesh Somani. In fact, I'm quite privileged to be part of a very prestigious university and very prestigious pharmacy institution, currently called as University Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. In fact, initially I had made, by second year or third year, I was having my bent of mind to join industry for getting, good kind of, lucrative job offers subsequently. And but during the course of my education itself, particularly during my, MPharm, as I was being guided, mentored, and taught by great teachers, it will be very difficult to name some: Professor Handa, Professor Harkishan Singh, Professor Baveja, Professor K.S. Chopra, and Professor Kulkarni, and the likes, So I made up my mind that, I will try to touch upon, the minds. I will try to not lead the life of one individual. I will try to lead the life of so many individuals by, through parallel learning, by learning with them. I will try to, I'm not getting an opportunity like a soldier to go to the front and, fight for the nation. So I am going to be nation builder through, education. So that's the, small part of the service towards the nation, towards the profession I can do while remaining a teacher. That's what, changed my mindset from joining the lucrative profession of industry
to remain with the pharmacy teaching.
Thank you, sir. I mean, very wonderful. You said that being a teacher, you can touch upon the minds of many people simultaneously. I think that is very important message you have given. The same question I will ask to Professor Manikar sir also, because while describing, Umakar sir very rightly highlighted that he is known for his teaching skills. And so, Manikar sir, I would like to know from you that what made you to become a pharmacy teacher person? Yes, sir.
In the very beginning, I had a deep respect to the role of the teachers in shaping the life. During my student days, I realized that pharmacy was not only about medicine, but also about the responsibility toward the society. Teaching gave me the platform to share knowledge, guide young minds, and stay connected with the encouragement from my own mentors, like respected Dr. A.K. Dole sir, Dr. S.B. Joshi sir, Dr. N.K. Subedar sir, Dr. A.T. Patil sir, and Dr. S.G. Gandhi sir, who motivated me to choose the teaching as my career.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I think that is always an inspiration from teacher you get and probably get motivated. So, Ugule sir, now you are not only a teacher but also as an entrepreneur. You are starting a second inning, what we can call it as. But still, we can see that you are a good teacher, great teacher for that matter. What is your motivation to become teacher?
Teacher, I have become by accident.
Okay.
When I was in Government College of Pharmacy, Karad, I was not good enough in learning and teaching, but we were more interested in sports. And all the 12th standard students generally aspire for doctor or engineers. When they miss the bus, they hunt the other options. Honestly speaking, I hunted the other option and I got the admission at Government College of Pharmacy, Karad. Initial 2 years, I was not so happy. But later on, when the marriage has done, I have to concentrate on pharmacy. Therefore, I studied hard and I stood fifth in the merit list of Shivaji University, Kolhapur. Later on, I joined Diploma College and there I felt how we can touch the hearts of the students and how we can change the lives of the so many students. During my days, there were very small number of colleges. There were huge applications. Therefore, so many educational institutions were interested in starting diploma or degree pharmacy courses. But there was not such a rush as it is at present today. Anyhow, thereafter, I served industry for 3 years. Then to become the stable life, have a stable life, I joined Appasad Birnade College of Pharmacy and dedicated my services with full honesty and brought the college at the national map. This is in short I wish to tell.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think you also mentioned the same point that touching the hearts of million, through the teaching. But I have a very interesting case of Dr. Puranik sir here. That sir was into FDA and then came into academics. Sir, what was your motivation? You left the FDA and came to academics and become a teacher. Please tell us.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First of all, I'm very much thankful to the organizers for inviting me on this particular platform. As you already said that, I would like to add something to it. That in the initial stages, I worked with the industry also.
Yeah.
I work with Ranbaxy Laboratories. I work with FDC R&D. And the basic motivation which was given to me for this was by my guide, Dr. A.K. Dorle, that he said that you first go to industry, you take the experience from the industry, not only manufacturing, plus R&D units also. And subsequently, one fine morning, I got a letter from FDA after appearing for the written examination and interviews. I got a surprising letter from the government of Maharashtra that you have been selected for the post of drug inspector. So there was a lot of confusion in my mind what to do now, because already I was selected for the post of lecturer at some other positions also. There was an opportunity to work as a principal at Pravaranagar College of Pharmacy also at that time in 1992-93. But considering the long distance, I have decided, and being the government job, I decided to first enter into the FDA. And I enjoyed working with the FDA, and I worked for them for 7 years, absolutely. Subsequently, I got an opportunity. I appear again for the MPSC for the post of lecturer. And you will ask me that why that prompted you. The basic reason was that at the same time I was posted at Amravati when I was in FDA. At the same time, the Government College of Pharmacy Amravati was opened in 1997, and on the same time I was in the Amravati. So FDA, these government college people come to my office and they said that, sir, you are the only eligible person in this Amravati, along with others, so many others were also there. But we would like to request you to come and teach our students something. And FDA considered to be a specifically pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So they said that there is nobody to teach pharmaceutical jurisprudence. There is nobody to teach physical pharmacy. So I took this opportunity. Then I continued with teaching also. Subsequently, I got an opportunity to again appear for MPSC, another MPSC for the post of lecturer. And again, I passed out that particular field. And subsequently, I got transferred from FDA to the teaching faculty. The very first question during my MPSC interview, that gentleman asked me that people are shifting from teaching to FDA. Why you want to come from FDA to teaching? If you give me this question, answer to this particular question, I will select you. So the people were having quite different opinion about FDA and teaching faculty. But as convinced by my guide, Dr. A.K. Dorle, he right from the beginning said that you are fit for teaching. So if an opportunity come to you, you come to the teaching. You are a good teacher. I don't know what things he might have observed in it. But I tell them FDA, drug inspector is a class 2 post. And in government college, the lecturer is a class 1 post. So I'm moving from class 2 to class 1 post. How can you say that I'm downgrading myself? And at the same time, he showed me a अंगूठा बताया उन्होंने मेरे को, and subsequently other बाकी interview हो गया था, and because of my qualifications and other parameters, I got selected. And subsequently, my started to this teaching faculty starts. I worked with the government colleges, Amravati, Karad, Aurangabad for 13 years.
Right.
Subsequently, I joined to the university, Nagpur University. I worked there for 12 years. And that's how my journey from FD to government to university was there.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I mean, that was a elaborative mention, but then certainly, as you mentioned, that you covered all three spheres of the pharma profession: regulatory, industry, as well as an academic action.
Yeah.
I go back to Bhoop, sir. Dr. Bhoop is known as one of the prominent leaders as far as research is concerned in our country. I think he is a pioneer into the QBT in the pharmacy profession as well. Sir, I mean, while I was going, 246 pages, your CV is there. I mean, it was impossible for us to read that big CV also. And so, sir, my simple question, and there are so many teachers, including me, we want to know, sir, how you have balanced your research as well as teaching. Because it is it's very easy for us to say, "Arey, bahut padhana hai, bahut bada workload hai," and then research is not possible, etc., etc. So, how did you balance, sir? And you have done an immense research contribution in the country. Please, sir.
So nice. At the, onset, let me share that I do not consider myself as an expert or, a great scientist or great teacher or researcher, I still consider humbly, really from the bottom of my heart, as a humble student of pharmaceutical sciences who have so much of pharmaceutical precepts to learn and apply. I wish I could have been given some more active life to contribute. Anyway, I have seen, Dr. Somani, that teaching and research go side by side. Teaching has given me so much of insights while doing research, get some innovation. I still remember, we were intrigued with one formulation, and while teaching physical pharmacy, it gave me an idea, why not to apply, the use of lecithin, phospholipids, to surmount this very problem, and it worked wonders. It surmounted all the difficulties, which encountering with respect to the dermatokinetics and topical delivery, and so on. And similarly, this research, tends to give you a practical exposure. So theory and practical are joined together while combining these two. And personally, belonging to a spiritual family, of religious parents, I have been taught through the tenets of Holy Gurbani and Holy Gita that कर्म हमारे हाथ में है, फल नहीं है. So I concentrated always on my karma, and the fal came following. And similarly, the QBD, we started working on QBD much before the concept came into the vogue. Concept came into the vogue in 2010, and I had been working on the same since 1994, because I wanted to work systematically on the formulation development. Whenever I used to visit any pharma company, I used to be flabbergasted, what makes them, switch over from a workable formulation to, be ordered to the formulation development to get it done. What makes them select the formulation? What makes them decide that this is the best formulation? Maybe there is a better formulation still existing, better composition still existing. So, you get say, oh, CID mein hota na, kuch to gadbad hai, kuch to gadbad hai. So that led me, to the concept of quality by design, which was already existing, but I explored it from literature, from my own curiosity. I developed it. I made it pragmatic. We wrote our own software because the software was not available, and we implemented, started way back 1994, and my first publication in DOE came in 1996. So well before QBD came, I had been working for the last 15 years. And when it came, this industry was caught unawares. So they started knocking at my door time and again. Please guide us. Please guide us. So together with my trained, research scholars and postdocs, I left no stone unturned in, going to, various pharma companies on site in India as well as abroad, to Canada, to China, to Bangladesh, and to Taiwan, to train the scientists whenever the invitation, was given to me, and whenever the opportunity arises. So, I could make the difference. Out of 450 publications which you are citing, nearly, I think, one half or more than that, and nearly 270, 280 publications are with respect to QBD-driven drug delivery systems and QBD-driven, analytical method development. So we have worked in the last almost 2 decades. The work has been gaining phenomenal volume. So slowly it was built. I never thought in my lifespan I'll be getting these many publications. I kept working. My students kept helping. Yeah, that's
So,
yeah.
so I think rightly said, sir, that determination, that focus, what you had, I think as a teacher, teaching along with this focus for the research will certainly take you to the next level. Thank you so much for that elaboration, sir. I go to Chaugule, sir. Chaugule, sir, is known as one of the good administrators in the state of Maharashtra, has been serving as a principal for a long time. Sir, my question to you is, as we always struggle between the administrative duties as well as the teaching duties, My question to you is, how did you manage the teaching and administration simultaneously? Sir.
There are two ways of administering the whole campus, either college or industry. Either you go for punitive nature or go for love. And I have observed or implemented loving the students, loving the teachers, and helping them, and keeping my character very transparent, clean. It works 50% of administrative work, and remaining 50% if my colleagues and my students know that our principal is very honest, dedicated, and transparent, automatically whole campus, I think, there is no need to tell each and every teacher what are your duties. Initial, while setting up a college or industry, 3-4 years we have to work hard to bring the discipline in the campus or in the industrial premises. Later on, the things goes, even though I am not present in the premises, the things goes as if I am present in the premises. And you have to learn that each and every element of a college or industry, we have to always tell them that because of you, the whole institution is running. And there should be kept very non-visible lines between the assistant professor, professors, associate professors, teachers, and students. There should be harmony or cohesiveness amongst the whole college. There should not be groups or there should not be different voices coming from the different mouths. All should be speaking in a one voice. For that, the head should have sacrificed himself. And sir, if you give me the time later on, what we all people have done in the past and what are the present problems, I would like to emphasize on the present turmoil and present disappointment in the last phase of our interaction.
Sure, sir. Sure. We will come to that. Thank you for that insight. I go to Manikar sir and for that matter Puranik sir also. Both of you very categorically mention one common name, that is Professor A.K. Dorle. And we all know and agree that Professor Dorle is one of the legendary figure in the country as far as pharmaceutical teaching is concerned. Manikar sir, my question to you is, what kind of quality you have taken from Professor Dorle as a teacher, which you have imbibed in your teaching skills? And importantly, how do you handle such kind of difficult subjects so that the student understand it? That is very important in the present generation. New teachers, they wanted to know all this, that what are the skills a teacher should have to impart knowledge for the difficult subjects. Over to you, sir. Manikar sir.
Sir, from Dorle sir, we have taken the discipline and the research activity plus administration. Everything is in one man.
All right, sir. My second subsequent question was that what kind of skills, I mean, how do you teach a difficult subject to student? Anything new you try for the student to learn the new and difficult subject?
According to me, sir, the first thing that the student must accept you as a teacher for that particular subject.
Okay.
Second thing is, then I explain the each and every point in detail, followed by question answer session. And during the practical, I will try to carry out the group discussion in the small groups of students.
Okay, sir. Okay,
the
thank
main
you.
purpose is that whatever we are teaching, it should be understood by the student with confirmation.
Right. Thank you. I think very simple answer, but very important answer. I go to Puranik sir on the same line. Sir, how do you teach a difficult subject in a simple manner to students? as Manikar sir mentioned, that they should accept you as a teacher. What I should do as a teacher so that my student accept me? Over to you, sir. Sir, you have to unmute.
See, as far as teaching skills are considered, we are going through many NB and NAC activities, wherever every time we are concerning about outcome-based education. So the basic purpose of this teaching is outcome-based education, and unless and until you are teaching the students, but students are not getting the things. So once upon a time in Government College of Engineering, we come across one German scientist who used to tell us that how many of you teach pin drop silence for 2 years, 2 hours or 3 hours. Many of the teachers, super teachers at that time, 20, 30 years back, they raised their hands. But ultimately he proved that in a class, there are 7 types of students. Whenever you are teaching like this, only 2 or 3% or 5% of the students can get the knowledge. But what about remaining 95% of the knowledge? With the help of EEG, he proved the fact that you must have to disturb the class after every 10 to 12 minutes. And then it has, we were also not following that practice, but subsequently we tried to follow that particular practice, that there is a concept of polarize and depolarization in the mind of the students in the cell activities also. And that type of attitude help us to increase the outcome-based education, to increase the output from the students by disturbing the class by any sense, by asking them the questions, by putting them certain quiz before them, or whatever it may be. That is one approach which I followed for so many years subsequently. And many times my colleagues also used to tell me that क्या 10-10 मिनट के बाद 15-15 मिनट के बाद आप क्लास डिस्टर्ब करते हो, क्या जोक मारते हो? But it was not for the joke purpose. It was a scientific reason which I followed for that. The second thing, the thing I would like to tell you that many times people are only going for PowerPoint presentation. They make the PowerPoint presentation, they go to the teaching class and they finish the topic. But this should not happen. Actually, the thing is that whenever we are going for PowerPoint presentation, half of the board should be available with the PowerPoint presentation and half of the board should be available for your pen or board. Because many times students are asking the questions which are not the answer for which are not there in your PowerPoint presentations. They are not in their internet also. So tricky questions are. So at that time, if the good teacher is there, if he has a good explanatory power, then this type of methodology, I can say that this type of students, the teachers should use this type of things. So one more point I would like to add here is that many times people teach theory first and then goes for the practicals. But I used to follow a reverse approach. Whatever the things, because in the practicals we used to teach theory also. So in the practicals, I used to conduct practicals. Suppose Sutix is considered, emulsion is there. I used to go to the for practical and say that this is emulsion, take water, take oil, this is surface active agent, mix them, and subsequently I used to tell them that this is emulsion. So whenever same topic I'm trying to teach them, in theory, they used to understand it in a proper manner. So this type of maybe novel technique, I cannot say that novel technique, but this type of practices I used to follow. And because of that, I used to get a very good outcome base from the सब बच्चे जो रहते थे इनको वाइवा में शायद ही कहीं प्रॉब्लम आ गया होगा to answer the questions from the external examiners.
I think that is very important, sir. You mentioned that practical and then followed by that theory. I think that is something unique. I will go to Bhup, sir. Sir, we have a question in mind and it is very pertinent question. And I am asking this question past 5 years to every legendary teachers, that how to handle the present generation students. You have handled the students right from last 40 years. So you must be seeing those changes in the students, So please help us out. We have so many young faculty members are here who are wanting to answer wanting your guidance, mentoring how to handle these students, please.
I personally feel, the current crop of students are much more dynamic than we used to be at, 4 decades back, or, 2 decades back for you, Dr. Somani. And they are well informed. Information, we are living in information era. Everything is available, at the touch button of Google Baba. So, they are informed. They need not be, provided with further information. And but one little these are the positive traits. One negative trait as well, I find in them, they are more impatient than we used to be. In our days, I still remember, good quality, dal makhani was, and or saag was made, when it our mother used to cook it for hours together over slow heat. And today is an era of 2-minute noodles. We want just like instant food kind. So that impatience has to be looked into. So we have to provide them in answers. And I personally feel that can be dealt with by bi-directional or multi-directional talk. No monologue, but dialogue or multi-log. And I really appreciate, one very good point made by Dr. Manikar, that in between, because the mind gets, saturated by providing knowledge and know-how, whatever. So, in 50 minutes of my talk, I observed 3 or 4 years after my teaching career that they need some break in between, some joke, some anecdote, something relevant, some shero shairi, something like that, to break that monotony, to keep them at tracks, And so, and the moment I used to see the sparkle of, amongst the eyes of the students, that I got it, that is the biggest reward a teacher can get from this profession. That I got it, I understood. So to make things understand, is the job of any teacher. And first we have to understand. Then only we can make anybody understand. That's very, very important. So in nutshell, if you allow me 1 minute, I used to give them 5 P principle. P for passion. First P for passion. Second P for perspiration. Mehnat, Prishram. Third, for perseverance. Problems would come, you have to overcome them. The power of overcoming obstacles is perseverance. And Rome was not built in a day. Taj Mahal was also built not in a day. So you have to have patience. And last but not the least, you have to have piousness, piety, honesty, purity of mind, so that you may not make tables while sitting at the tables while doing research. And if you falter in any of these 5 P's, you have one more panacea. That too, it's also P. Sit in one corner, get connected with the universal Lord sitting in you, and pray. So prayer is panacea. It will help you out in making passion, perspiration, perseverance, patience of mind. That's what I used to. People like many of the theses, start with 5P formula and so on and so forth. Anyway, thank you. Thank you very much.
I mean, sir, this 5P formula is very important message you have given. I mean, I was noting it down, and while I was noting, I felt that many things can be done as a teacher. We can certainly imbibe these activities. I go to Chaugule sir now. And sir, you were asking for some time in talking about the issues pertaining to the teachers. My question is very simple, that as a senior academician, what do you feel, what are the challenges in front of a teacher, present generation teacher, and what are the solutions you can suggest to these teachers? Over to you, sir. Chaugule sir.
सर मी मराठीत बोलतो.
ठीक आहे सर, नो प्रॉब्लेम.
1932 साली आपला BSc फार्मसी सुरू झालं आणि आपण 2032च्या जवळ आलो. म्हणजे नियरली 100 इयर्स फार्मसी कोर्स सुरू होऊन झाले. तर ह्या 100 वर्षामध्ये आपण ह्या बी फार्मची बॉडी आहे ना, स्केलेटल, हे तसंच ठेवलंय. आणि ह्या 100 वर्षात ज्या ज्या मार्केटमध्ये किंवा प्रोफेशनमध्ये ज्या काही चेंजेस आल्या, जे काही नवीन इनोव्हेशन्स आली, तशी आपण मूळ बास्केटमधलं काही पोर्शन डिलीट केलं, काही पोर्शन ॲड केलं. त्याला आम्ही प्रत्येक वेळी रिवाईज सिलेबस असं म्हणत गेलो. मी ज्यावेळी म्हणजे मध्यावर, ह्या 100 वर्षाच्या मध्यावर मी ज्यावेळी बी फार्मला ॲडमिशन घेतली, त्यावेळी इंजिनिअरिंगला 3 डिसिप्लिन होते सर, मेकॅनिकल, सिव्हिल आणि इलेक्ट्रिकल. आणि आज 40 वर्षानंतर त्यांचे 25 ते 30 डिसिप्लिन आहेत. आपण मात्र बी फार्मचे लोक एकच पिशवी, मग त्यातलं काहीतरी थोडं काढायचं, नवीन हे आलंय म्हणून त्यात हे घालायचं, असं करत आजपर्यंत आलं. ह्यामुळं कुणाची प्रश्न सुटली का असं जर तुम्ही आपल्या पासआउट विद्यार्थ्यांना विचारलं की ते कुठं जिथं काम करतात ना, तर तुम्ही जे बी फार्ममध्ये शिकलात त्याचा तुम्हाला आता प्रोफेशनमध्ये सर्व्हिस करताना किती उपयोग होतो, तर एक 5 ते 10% फार झालं तर मुलं तुम्हाला म्हणतील की बऱ्यापैकी उपयोग. Otherwise, most of the students are unsatisfied with the curriculum which we are teaching. आता मी तुम्हाला सर या देशाचे सेल्सचे फिगर्स सांगतो. म्हणजे या देशाचा फार्मसीचा टर्नओव्हर कसा आहे. तर ह्या देशात 1980 साली 1500 ते 2000 कोटीचा सेल होता. 1990 साली 8000 ते 10000 कोटीचा होता. 2000 साली 40,000 कोटी, 2005 साली 55,000 कोटी, 2010 साली 1 लाख कोटी, 2015 साली 2.5 लाख कोटी, 2020 साली 3 लाख कोटी आणि 2025ला 5.5 लाख कोटी. आणि कॉलेजची संख्या 3,500च्या आसपास आहे. म्हणजे बाहेर पडणाऱ्या मुलांची संख्या अंदाजे 2.5 लाख आहे वर्षाला. तर मी हेही कॅल्क्युलेट केलं की ह्या फार्मा इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये जो सेल आहे तो कसा डिस्ट्रीब्यूट झाला आहे. EPI मध्ये वर्षाला 2 लाख कोटीचा सेल होतो. डोमेस्टिकमध्ये 2,38,000 कोटीचा होतो. एक्सपोर्टला 2,20,000 कोटीचा होतो. कॉस्मेटिक्सला 20,000 कोटीचा होतो. आयुष्यकालीन जी औषधं येतात त्यांचा 25,000 कोटी होतो. आणि प्री क्लिनिकलचा 2,000 कोटीचा आहे आणि क्लिनिकलचा 16,000 कोटीचा आहे. म्हणजे नियरली 8 लाख कोटीचा बिझनेस आहे. तर ह्या 8 लाख कोटीच्या बिझनेसला केटर करायला B.Pharm, BSc किंवा टेक्निकल लोकांची गरज वर्षाला 2.5 लाख आहे. तर आपण बरोबर 2.5 लाख लोक तयार करतोय आज, इतकी कॉलेजेस होऊन सुद्धा. तर ह्याचा अभ्यास करून आपण मुलांना किंवा शिक्षकांनी सुद्धा डिसअपॉइंटमेंट, ह्या कॉलेजेसची मशरूमिंग होते, खूप ग्रोथ होती, त्यामुळं मुलं ॲब्सॉर्ब केली जाणार नाही, या भीतीपासून शिक्षकांनीही स्वतःला दूर ठेवलं पाहिजे आणि मुलांच्यातली पण ही भीती बाजूला काढली पाहिजे. कारण आज इंजिनिअरिंगला बघा सर, 1,28,000 30,000 इंटेक कॅपॅसिटी आहे. आणि आपली आत्ता ह्या वर्षाची ॲप्लिकेशन संख्या B.Pharmची 52,000च्या आसपास आहे. म्हणजे पूर्वी आपण त्यांच्या 1/10 होतो, आता आपण 1/3 झालो. त्याचं कारणच असं आहे की फार्मा फील्ड हे एक्सपोनेन्शियली ग्रो होते. फक्त आपण कुठं चुकलोय हे मला वाटतं, मी तुम्हाला दोष देणार नाही, पण सिलेबस बनवणाऱ्यांनी जरा इंजिनिअरिंगच्या लोकांना बघून आपला फार्मसीचा जो बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर आहे ते थोडं फोडता आलं असतं. फॉर एक्झाम्पल B.Pharm प्युअरली फार्मास्युटिकल केमिस्ट्री, B.Pharm प्युअरली फार्मास्युटिक्स, B.Pharm आता बायोफार्मास्युटिक्स म्हणून त्यात 50% कोग्नोसी असेल, 50% फार्मॅकोलॉजी असेल, किंवा B.Pharm अनालिटिकल केमिस्ट्री असेल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी तुम्हाला सांगतो सर, MSc ऑर्गॅनिक झालेल्या माणसाला तुम्ही झोपेतनं उठवून जर सांगितलं ऑर्गॅनिकच्या या लेक्चरला जा MSc पर्यंत, तो अगदी डोळे झाकून जातो. पण आज आपण 10-10, 20-20 वर्ष शिकवून सुद्धा आपल्याला विदाउट प्रिपरेशन वर्गात जायचं धाडस होत नाही. कारण आपण सगळंच शिकलोय पण कुठलंच परफेक्ट शिकलो नाही. तर माझी APTIला, काउन्सिलला वगैरे रिक्वेस्ट राहील, त्यात एक हीच येऊ शकते की ती रिक्रुटमेंट रूल म्हणून प्रकार असतो गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडियाचा किंवा गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्राचा. मध्ये ज्यावेळी ड्रग इन्स्पेक्टरच्या पोस्ट भरायच्या होत्या त्यावेळी MS डिग्री कॉम्प्युटरमध्ये लोडच होत नव्हती. कारण एकदा रिक्रुटमेंट रूलमध्ये B.Pharm डिग्री लोड झाली किंवा M.Pharm डिग्री लोड झाली की नायपरमधलं MS झालं मुलगा सुद्धा तिथं ॲप्लिकेशन करू शकत नव्हतं. मग आपल्याला खूप भांडावं लागलं. तर ह्याची काळजी गव्हर्नमेंट जॉबसाठी ठीक आहे, पण प्रायव्हेट जॉबसाठी इंजिनियर लोक कधीच केले नाहीत. आता AI आलं कधी, ML आलं कधी, डाटा सायन्स आलं कधी, सगळीकडे AI, ML, डाटा सायन्स, रोबोटिक्स यांच्यामध्ये डिग्री कोर्सेस त्यांनी सुरू केले. आपण कशाची वाट बघतोय? आपण गव्हर्नमेंट JR होईल का, ही क्वालिफिकेशन गव्हर्नमेंटच्या रिक्रुटमेंट रूल्समध्ये जातील का नाही, त्यामुळं आपण आपल्या मुलांचं खूप नुकसान करतोय. काही ओमिट करून, काही ॲड करून हा सिलेबस सुधारणार नाही. समाजाची जी गरज आहे, आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी तुम्हाला आकडे दिले की प्री क्लिनिकल स्टडीजचा 2000 कोटीचा सेल आहे, क्लिनिकल स्टडीजचा 16,000 कोटीचा सेल आहे, बल्क ड्रगचा सर 2 लाख कोटीचा सेल आहे. आम्ही ह्यात कुठल्या कोर्सला, कुठल्या डिसिप्लिनला केटर करतो? फक्त आणि फक्त फॉर्म्युलेशन, आणि त्याचा मात्र 2,20,000 कोटीच सेल आहे. मग मुलं ऑनलाईन कोर्सेस करतात आणि ती मग अशीच फसवली जातात थोडी. काही लोकांना खरोखर पण चांगल्या नोकऱ्या लागतात. आता CROचा किती बोलबाला आहे. हा बोलबाला केव्हापासून सुरू झाला? 2005ला आपण गॅट ॲग्रीमेंटवर सही केली आणि इंटरनॅशनल स्टँडर्ड आपण ॲक्सेप्ट केले. आता फार्मा इंडस्ट्रीला सुद्धा डिसेंबर 2025 पर्यंत रिवाइज शेड्यूलसाठी कन्सेशन दिले. तर आत्ता भारतातले असलेले 2,000 ते 5,000 इंडस्ट्री रिवाइज शेड्यूल यामुळे बंद होण्याची शक्यता आहे. पण आता हा रिवाइज शेड्यूल आपण जर 10-10 वर्षांनी करिक्युलम बदलणार असलो तर कसं कळणार? तर एक B.Pharm रेग्युलेटरी अफेअर्स, तर ह्या सगळ्याचा विचार होऊन लवकरात लवकर हा B.Pharm सिलेबस मिनिमम 4 ते 5 डिसिप्लिनमध्ये डिवाइड केला तर आपली मुलं इतक्या चांगल्या चांगल्या मोठ्या मोठ्या पोझिशनला जातील. आत्ता सुद्धा ती जातात. कोण जातात? पहिले क्रीम 5% लोक आहेत ना. तर फॉर एक्झाम्पल माझ्याच कॉलेजची माझी विद्यार्थिनी जी भारतात पहिली आली होती, ती आता ग्लॅक्सोच्या वॉशिंग्टन DC मध्ये इम्युनॉलॉजीची हेड आहे. हे अतिशय हुशार जी 3-4 पोरं, 10 पोरं असतात ना, ती कुठल्याही स्टेजला जाऊ शकतात. पण राहिलेल्या 55 मुलांचं काय? राहिलेल्या 50 मुलांचं काय? तर जनरल BSc MSc मुलं काही शिकून ते करू शकतात. तर या गोष्टीवर विचार व्हावा आणि शिक्षकांनी डिसअपॉइंट होऊ नये, विद्यार्थ्यांनी डिसअपॉइंट होऊ नये, आणि त्याच्यासाठी जे काही तुमच्याकडून त्यांना एक सहानुभूती हवी आहे ती त्यांना तुम्ही द्यावी. हे मी 1994ला डायरेक्टर ऑफ टेक्निकल एज्युकेशन AICTचे वेस्ट झोनचे कोऑर्डिनेटर यांना घेऊन फार मोठी कॉन्फरन्स घेतली होती. त्या कॉन्फरन्सवरून मी फार्मसी काउन्सिल, AICT वगैरेना लेटर्स दिली होती की B.Pharm फोडा म्हणून. पण मला असं उत्तर मिळालं, जोपर्यंत अमेरिका फोडत नाही B.Pharm कोर्स.
ओके,
म्हणजे आपण अमेरिकेपेक्षा मोठे आहोत का, अशी प्रश्न माझ्या स्टालवार्ड्सनी मला विचारली.
सर
तर जिथं चुकतंय
Right.
जिथं चुकते तिथं चुकतं म्हणायला पाहिजे. आणि माझ्या ह्या ओपिनियनवर कुणाला रिॲक्ट व्हायचं असेल तरी सुद्धा ते मी ऐकायला तयार आहे. थँक्यू.
I think, sir, very well said. 3-4 points you have very, elaborately highlighted. However, this debate can continue further, but considering the importance of the day and the focus of the discussion, I will come back to the last round of the questions for all the legends, and it's 4:15. We have 10 minutes more in hand to close this discussion. I go to Puranik, sir. Sir, Chaugule sir very categorically highlighted the situation of the pharmacy profession in the country. And he also spoke about that the pharmacy course should be, divided into specialization, which everybody is talking about. And I think, Pharmacy Council also wanted to do so earlier based on the new syllabus of the NEP. But taking the clue from Dr. Chaugule's insights, I want to ask you a question, Puranik sir. How much this AI is going to play a pivotal role into pharmacy field, and whether our teachers are really ready for that? If not, what is your advice to the teachers? So there are 2-3 questions which I'm asking you, so that you can take a lead, and then we go to the last round of the questions. Puranik sir, you have to, sir, unmute yourself.
I would like to add something to what Dr. Chaugule sir has expressed his opinion. See, the basic difference between engineering and pharma industry is that pharma industry is a regulated industry, whereas engineering industry is non-regulated industry. So it is very much easy to incorporate so many types of courses, so many type of things into the engineering, and that can be easily approved by the remaining board of studies of the university. That's all. But as far as pharmacy is considered, the pharmacy is bound by PCI. PCI said that you cannot modify your syllabus and you cannot go for this. At least for BPharm, MPharm, they have given flexibility of 20%. So this flexibility should be given to the respective university or respective colleges or whatever it may be, so that this type of problems should not come. Second point I would like to discuss here is that branching should be there. NEP will take care of it because 50% major and 50% minor subjects are there. So that branching specialization, 2 years common subject, 2 years specialization, that problem can be also solved by that particular type of attitude. But my thing is that simply saying that the problem or the employment problems, whatever are there, they should be solved. In order to solve this employment problem, only the thing is that the teacher should teach to the students whatever the things are needed. Syllabus, the things which are mentioned in the syllabus, and I have finished my syllabus. This should not be the attitude of the teacher. Teacher should see around the world. Teacher should see the interest of the students. They can classify the students among themselves. These students are interested. These are smart for marketing. These students are smart for R&D. These students are smart for production. So they should imbibe certain type of things in the students themselves, so that student can be very easily go for this type of things. Am I expected to tell something more, Somani sir?
Yes, sir. Continue, please.
Yeah. So considering this particular aspect, I would like to answer your queries regarding how this particular type of problems can be solved. The teacher should be inclusive. The thing is that if the teacher is not inclusive, it is not going to solve any problem. As far as artificial intelligence is considered, I'm of the opinion that at present pharmacy teachers are blank at artificial intelligence. They should go for this particular certificate courses or whatever the diploma courses are there. Because there is no present course for artificial intelligence for pharmacy students or whatever it may be. In PCI syllabus, when that AI will come, and then when the students will learn, that is a different story. But as a beginner, the pharmacy teacher themselves should have to go for these AI courses, and they should go for this. And the basic things they should learn is the application of this AI pharmaceutical field. Because many times we are saying that Bhoop sir is very much expert in DOE. And we can say that how we can align this particular whole DOE concept, experimental design concept, in artificial intelligence. What is the importance of artificial intelligence in manufacturing? What is the importance of artificial intelligence in your R&D, in marketing? So everywhere the application of artificial intelligence is there. So teachers themselves should first learn the concept of this artificial intelligence, their applications into the pharmaceutical field. As rightly pointed out, that 100% artificial intelligence will not work, because whenever we are saying that artificial intelligence is there, it is ultimately it is an artificial. 11th hour problems cannot be solved by artificial intelligence. Otherwise, there is no need of teacher. Chatbot, your whatever chat GPT will be the answer for the replacement for the teacher. But this is not possible. And this will never be possible, whatever the artificial intelligence is going for. But at least 50 to 60% problems we can minimize. We can have a maximum achievements for this from this particular artificial intelligence. And now it is the time to teacher to get involved in this particular type of activity, and they should start doing all this particular activity at their college level. Syllabus mein hai ya nahi hai, that is a different story, but they should start training and advising their students to go for this type of things. Not only for this artificial intelligence, I can say that so many other soft skill courses are there. They should tell their students to go for that, so that the students will be acceptable by the industry. And as indicated, branching is only the PCI should give the immediate equivalence to all the new courses which are provided by the universities. Likewise, sir has said the MS had a different problem. But that, sir, the problem is that since the eligibility for the drug inspector is governed by Drug and Cosmetic Act, unless and until you are making changes in the Drug and Cosmetic Act, nobody can solve this particular problem. And it is very, very difficult to change the Drug and Cosmetic Act, their qualifications, and so on and so on. The only alternative for this particular type of question is that the PCI should give the equivalence to the newly developed courses, mentioning that these type of courses are very much equivalent to the BPharm course, and hence they can be accepted at all the levels. So that can be the only majestic solution for this type of problems. Otherwise, if you think by the clerk attitude that BPharm is mentioned there, your MS is not there, or whatever the additional branches which we are going to follow, they are not mentioned there, it is not going to solve. Everybody has to speedily work and try to get the solution to all these type of problems. This is my opinion, sir.
Right, sir. I think if I have to take one important message from you, that so I think proactiveness of the teachers, and for that matter of the students, will certainly try to help them for the near future. We are on the last leg of this session today, because this is a session which we want to go on and get a lot of inputs. However, considering the time aspect, my last question to all the legendary one by one, I'll start with Manekar sir. Sir, आजच्या शिक्षकांना तुम्ही काय मेसेज द्याल? What is your message for the today's present generation teachers? In one line, briefly, please.
So today's lecturers should treat every lecture as the first lecture of their life, and try to prepare the same for everything, every lecture. And they can record their lecture or can carry out the question answer session also, because the ultimate goal is whatever we taught, that should be understood by the student.
All right. So that necessary preparation, what you are highlighting, is always required. And what you mean to say that one has to be a lifelong learner, I think that is what is important. I go to Bhoop sir, your message to the present generation teachers.
I would say that we should not be mere information provider. Otherwise, will be very soon obsolete. Maybe, as employment, we may be continuing, the teachers may be there in the universities, but the students will consider us obsolete. कोई जरूरत नहीं है क्लास अटेंड करने की, कोई जरूरत नहीं है इसको सुनने की, because this information is already available in the books. This information is already available in the web. This information can be available from ChatGPT or Gemini or any other chatbot. So we have to be inspirers. We have to be problem solvers. We have to be learning along with them. We have to be making a team, as if okay, let's solve this problem through this kind of project. So practical problems you have to solve. Otherwise this is a information era for the last 2 decades we have been encountering, and with AI knocking at your doors, you have to be equipped with. So you have to give them space to learn, and space, for industry, as other, eminent speakers were telling, teachers were telling. Industry needs three, aspects to be built in a student to make make him or her employable: knowledge, skills, and attitude. Now, that's what during my course of chairpersonship, I observed that the placement in charges used to share, sir, knowledge भी हम दे लेंगे, skills भी जो हमें चाहिए वो हम provide कर लेंगे, जो gap है, knowledge gap, skill gap, पर attitude, sir, ये आपको build करना पड़ेगा, या पेरेंट्स को बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा घर पे. घर को उनको सुनते नहीं. Parents are taken for granted by the team, but teachers are emulated as role models. So we are to act as role models. Late Professor Kishan Singh ji, Padam Chiri, used to tell that you cannot expect from the students what you are yourself not. If you are having some kind of personality traits, that will be automatically built in and emulated by the teacher. So first we have to become role models and inspirers, and you have to generate curiosity, and integrity is an element which must be inculcated in them. Today, in pharmaceutical industry too, we are facing in so much of issues. 66 people in Zambia died. So many kids particularly. Because of the integrity issue, ethics issue. So who would build that ethical spirits? Ethics are not taught. Otherwise, it's said ethics are caught. But the way you are, leading the life, the way you are teaching them, the way you are interacting with them, that will inculcate. Besides teaching, your interaction with the students will be inculcating the ethical spirits amongst themselves. So, he has to be inspired. He has to be, role model, and not merely information provided. And he has to build the attitude in them. That's very important. पुराने गुरु जो होते थे, वो परा विद्या and अपरा विद्या दोनों देते थे. So हमारा चलो थोड़ा परा विद्या हमने कोई उनको भगवान की शिक्षा नहीं देनी, पर लेकिन ethical spirits हमने जरूर build करनी. That's what the message I would like. Thank you.
Very, very apt message, sir. And we remember Acharya Chanakya, he also mentioned that शिक्षक के गोद में प्रलय और निर्माण दोनों पलते हैं. I think as you rightly mentioned the word attitude, I mean, we have to be that, I mean, provide those kind of attitude also. I go to Chaugule sir. Sir, तुमचा काय one-liner message from your side for the present generation teachers?
Don't lose heart. The days of the pharmacy are glorious, but our stalwarts should put something in it to make it more beautiful, and need-based syllabus, so that student will also get interested in coming the classes. Something new each day the teacher should tell. The same teacher coming for 20 years in the class and bringing the old notes, generally students don't like it. They need something new every day. And we have to be also try putting some cosmetics in the technical curriculum so that it can be palatable, listenable, and rememberable. This much I expect from the young generation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Very, very rightly said. I mean, very apt message. Puranik sir. The
Yes,
closing message from your end for the young generation teachers.
Yeah. As a closing message, I would like to add something that individual, चाहे कितना भी बड़ा हो जाए, he should be a learner. Even at the age of 60, I'm claiming that I'm a learner. So जब तक कि टीचर उसके दिल में ये नहीं लाता है कि वो लर्नर है, तब तक कि वो आगे में नहीं बढ़ सकता है. So one should be a learner at all the every stage of his or her life. Second thing is that, as rightly pointed out, that unless and until you are going for application teaching, your teaching supported by applications, your teaching will not become interesting. Similarly, in addition to that, you have to be quite familiar with what students are familiar. We have to adopt some new techniques and technology. Unless and until we are not adopting that particular teaching and technologies, then there will be a failure from our side. We should be inclusive. क्लास में 50 बच्चे हैं, 10 बच्चे होशियार है, 40 बच्चे बराबर नहीं है, तो उनको तरफ हम ध्यान नहीं देते. So this should not happen. We should be inclusive. We should include all the class students together, and we have to treat them in the same manner in which we are treating our good 10 students. So whatever there is, we can say that bridge courses or the gap analysis should be there, so that all these type of problems can be solved. Similarly, there should be a participative approach of the teacher. Again, I'm telling you that unless and until there will be a participative approach, there will not be any liveliness in the class. The last student should be also feel that he's giving something, he's participating. As a result of that, the last students will also get an employment the moment you will create this type of atmosphere in your class. Because unless and until there is inclusiveness, we cannot go for simply saying that employment milna chahiye. That is a big story. But employment kaise milega? हम इंडस्ट्री से हम इंटरव्यू लेने लेके जाते हैं, 50 बच्चे हमारे सामने हैं, किसको सिलेक्ट करेंगे? We will select the best quality. नाइपर में से 50 के बच्चे 50 क्यों सिलेक्ट हो जाते हो? Because they are looking for the quality and they are getting for the quality. In other colleges, they are going for 50 interviews, they are getting only 5 students. Why? Because the rest of the 45 students are not as per their expectation. So we should concentrate on all the 50 students, and we should see that all 50 students should be earmarked for whatever their activities. और सभी के सभी जो बच्चों का इंटरेस्ट है, जैसा हम बोलते हैं इधर में ब्रांचिंग करना चाहिए, स्टूडेंट का इंटरेस्ट भी ब्रांचिंग करके रखना चाहिए, और सिलेक्टेड स्टूडेंट को सिलेक्टेड ब्रांच में ही भेजना चाहिए, ताकि वी विल गेट मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, स्टूडेंट्स विल गेट मोर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. उनके मतलब जिसको कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता है, बहुत बार ऐसा देखा जाता है कि उसमें भी वो नौकरी मिल रही तो निकल जाता है, तो फिर 6 महीने के बाद छोड़ देता है. उसकी वजह से कॉलेज का नाम करो बताया, फिर वो इंडस्ट्री फिर से उसमें आती नहीं है, बोलती है 6 महीने के बाद ये बच्चा छोड़ के गया, वी विल नॉट गो टू दैट पर्टिकुलर कॉलेज फॉर प्लेसमेंट ड्राइव. सो ये जो स्टूडेंट्स का ये भी हमको एक हमारे एज ए एम्प्लॉयर और एज ए प्लेसमेंट हमारे सेक्शन को ये भी सोचना चाहिए कि व्हाट इज द रियल फॉल्ट देयर, व्हाई द इंडस्ट्री इज नॉट कमिंग टू अस. सो दैट ये सब कम्युनिटी प्रॉब्लम्स है, ये हमको इसके अंदर में देखना चाहिए. And teacher is the backbone of all these particular students. Principal is the administrator for all these particular activities. So they should manage all those things so that the pharmacy profession can become we are saying that we are Vishwa Guru, we are saying that pharmacy is a hub, and in real sense we will say that ऐसा हम यदि सोचेंगे तो हमारी पूरी एक्टिविटीज पूरी सफल हो जाएंगी. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A lot of insights we have received today. I mean, 5 P's from Bhupinder Singh sir, then from Manikar sir, one important line about lifelong learning. From Chaugale sir, the actual lessons of the life. And from Puranik sir, the forward-looking approach. I think 3, 4, 5 things we got. We missed Professor V.R. Patil sir today. It would have been my privilege to ask questions to Patil sir, because he is my teacher who has taught me at my undergraduate level. I am his student. Unfortunately, because of his ill health, we could not have him here. It would have been more nostalgic for me to ask the questions to my own teacher. Anyways, but you all have certainly made it interesting and important for all of us, so that we could take a lot of lessons from you. I thank you all for being with us. We will go for a formal conclusion and closure, and then we'll go ahead with this. Thank you so much, sir. Once again, we look forward for your blessings of all of you, for all the entire fraternity of pharmacy profession. Look all of you with a very great expectation. Thank you so much. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir. So thank you, Somani sir, first for leading such an engaging dialogue with the stalwarts that we have here. And today we carry home a lot of invaluable takeaways, right from discipline to humility to ethics, morals, to being pious to, start learning all over again, every day and all the time. So I would now request Dr. Sandeep Zine, EC member APTI Maharashtra, to summarize the session for us.
Okay, thank you, Rushali madam. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of APTI Maharashtra and Team Karyakaushlam, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our dignitaries, 5 legions, colleagues, and participants for making the 5th edition of Lesson from Legions truly memorable. On this special occasion of Teachers' Day, we did more than felicitate our legions. We celebrated the very spirit of teaching. The inspiring words shared today reminded us that teaching is not merely about transferring knowledge, but about maybe igniting curiosity, shaping character, and nurturing lifelong learning. A true teacher's profession is at its heart, as Bhupsar said, a mission for nation building. Our legions have shown us that the real legacy of teacher doesn't lie only in books or lectures, but in the students who go on to achieve, innovate, and serve society. So that is what makes teaching eternal, and it continues to live on in every learner touched by teachers' influence. The valuable insights shared by all legendary teachers today have guided us on how to strike a balance between academics, research, and maybe administrative responsibilities while staying true to our journey as a pharmacy professionals. So as we conclude, let us carry these lessons into our classroom, laboratories, and professional lives. Let us resolve to be not only good teachers, but inspiring ones, mentors who illuminate the path for others, our students. And because the greatest tribute we can offer to our own teachers is to become the kind of teachers they inspired us to be. So with gratitude, I wish you all a very happy Teachers' Day. May the flame of knowledge and inspiration always continue to shine within us. So thank you very much. Over to Rushali madam.
Thank you so much, sir. I request everyone just to switch on their cameras if possible so that we can have these memories for a long time with us as well. The whole session will be there on YouTube. In any case you want to revisit, we have other teachers who did not find time right now. We'll be revisiting it on YouTube as well. And now I request Dr. Abu Sufyan Sheikh sir, core team member of Karyakaushlam, to deliver the formal vote of thanks.
Taken the screenshot? Have you taken that?
We will do it simultaneously, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Professor Rushali, for giving this opportunity to present a formal vote of thanks for today's significant program. Respected dignitaries, esteemed legions, fellow teachers, and dear participants, a very good evening to all. On behalf of APTI Maharashtra State and Team Karyakaushlam, I, Dr. Abu Sufyan Sheikh, Associate Professor at Kalseka Technical Campus, feel deeply privileged and honored to extend a vote of thanks for today's remarkable program, Lesson from Legends. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Milind Umekar, National President of APTI, for gracing this program with his inspiring words and visionary thoughts. I sincerely thank our guest of honor, Professor Sohan Chitlange sir, Vice President APTI, for sharing his encouraging insight. We are also grateful to our Vice President of APTI Maharashtra, Dr. Swarup Lahoti sir and Dr. Shirish Jain sir, for their valuable presence and motivating words. A special note of appreciation goes to Dr. Vivek Redasani sir, Secretary APTI Maharashtra, for his warm welcome address that set the tone for the day. The heart of today's program was the felicitation and learning session from our honors liaisons, Professor Bhupendra Singh Bhoop, Professor D.D. Chaugule, Professor Narendra Manekar sir, and Professor Prashant Purnik sir. We salute you your lifelong dedication to the pharmacy education and thank you for sharing your pearls of wisdom that will continue to inspire the generations of teachers and students. I express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Rakesh Somani, convener and president APTI Maharashtra State Branch, for thoughtfully steering the interaction session with legends and for his exemplary leadership in guiding APTI Maharashtra State. My heartfelt thanks goes to Dr. Sandeep Zine, EC member APTI Maharashtra, for gracefully concluding today's program with his valuable reflection. A big thanks to Professor Rushali Kir for anchoring the event with grace and warmth. I must also acknowledge the untiring efforts of Karyakaushlam core team, Mr. Nikul Patel, Dr. Sneha Bagale, and Dr. Amay Deshpande sir, and technical team Mr. Tejas Sapkal and Anuruddha Dhanavde sir for technical support and working behind the scenes to ensure the seamless execution of this event. Last but not least, I extend my gratitude to all the teachers, academicians who join us virtually through Zoom and YouTube, making this celebration of teachers truly special. With that, I once again thanks everyone for their valuable times and contribution. Let us carry forward the inspiration of today's session in our teachings and learning journey. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sabiko. Namaskar. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you.
There are a lot
Thank
of
you, sir.
comments in the chat box as well for all the legends and thanking you for your time, effort, and input. So
Hello.
I can't see.
Hello, Rushali ma'am. Akanksha
Yes.
is here.
Yes.
Ma'am, can I ask one question? If it's allowed.
Yeah, yes.
Please, because we are closing the session now. If you open it, then a lot of questions will come probably. So briefly, one question, no problem, please.
Like I can ask one question.
Yeah, I saw the question in the chat box, but we were like, go ahead, go ahead.
Briefly, one question only, please. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, we all know that AI is a booming field and it has plethora of knowledge as well as it is augmenting to human resources. So whether it is ethical to use AI in publication, because everywhere.
I would request Bhupinder Singh Bhoop sir to answer this question because
Yeah.
he can. Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah. So everyone is concerned, as Madam, you are concerned, that ChatGPT, Gemini, and other chat boxes are making the things simple as well as difficult. For difficult of simple for the people who are using, the students who are using, and difficult for those who are interpreting their skills. So today too, I gave this lesson to one of my research scholar. There's nothing wrong with making a concept abstract, or more streamlined or more refined using ChatGPT. But there were so many obvious errors in the facts which ChatGPT had brought. So I told her, man has to act as the master of the machine output. Remember, this is artificial intelligence. This is not natural intelligence. There is no surrogate to natural intelligence. So artificial intelligence in matter of femtoseconds or attoseconds, is bringing you the information based upon whatever is available. Available about you, available in the literature. So you should not 100% rely upon that. We have to bank upon that. But we should not.
We can use it to assist us, but should not be completely reliable on
That should be complemented, that should be supplemented, but that should not be 100% relied upon. We are to be responsible. We, the teachers, we, the researchers, we, the students who have been assigned the job, are to act as the responsible custodians of that document or that assignment which we have produced. And for that, we have to validate each and every word, each and every output which has been brought about by the artificial intelligence. I think you are talking about generative AI. AI today is much beyond. So
Means everywhere chat GPT, Gemini, Perplexity is using, but we get from publication that there should be like limited AI content,
yeah,
and many of the students are completely reliable on AI. They
yeah.
just like
Particularly,
Google.
this is the problem encountered with. This is a very pertinent question, Dr. Somani. I think that spending a couple of minutes on this would be worthwhile for everybody to learn. So this is a particular problem with respect to the review articles. I am on the editorial board of almost half a good, prestigious high impact factor journals. So, and the editors keep talking about the problems. They are also using GPT and other tools for finding out, how genuine is the data. But they have the access to the tools which can provide the information. How much is the AI generated data? If the percentage of AI generated data is less than 10% or 8%, they are not bothering. But if the output is more than 30%, so they are straight away rejecting that article, as they are rejecting on the basis of the plagiarism report. So both the things are now being looked at, plagiarism content as well as the AI content. So we have to remember, so we have to, as teachers, we have to have access to those tools. I think many Turnitin with the AI tools
AI,
are
yes,
available,
they
tools
are
are
available.
available which can analyze both plagiarism as well as AI content. So if the content is much more than that, you have every right to reprimand and to discipline that student. You should not over rely upon this. You should make use of the AI tools judiciously, not
Yes.
blindly.
Because
Blind.
sir, it is helpful also because in this busy world we don't find time to sit with books, so we can search from chat gpt or google or perplexity, whatever AI
But
tools are there.
we
But
have to also understand that all books
yes,
are not online, and
yes,
Chat GPT will be able to access only the online
online
information.
books, yes,
Online information. So the information which is not available online,
yeah,
ChatGPT cannot access that.
just we have to check the authenticity of the data which we are
Yeah,
taking from chat gpt.
yeah.
Thank
And
you, Dr. Akanksha. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Please, you were saying something.
go through the, it also cites the references, ChatGPT, so we can go through those references and find further explicit information to be added to that. So where there is will, there is way. In nutshell.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that elaborate
Thank you, Rajesh.
response. Yeah, Madam Rushali, Madam, please close
Yes.
it.
So actually, like sir said, research karo, सिर्फ research AI के साथ करो या otherwise. You ultimately have to do your own work and you still have to be learners at heart and continue to do so. So with that, I take your leave as your host. And once again, thank you for joining us in honoring our teachers, our legends, and the eternal spirit of learning. So thank you.
Thank you very much for providing the opportunity, Dr. Swani, Dr. Vishali. It was a really, very interactive session, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. Everybody, I have learned so many things, so I think many others would have learned it. Thank
No,
you.
we keep reading of your papers, and it's a pleasure for us to actually interact with you at such a platform.
So
I
nice.
think only Puranik sir I've met. I don't think he remembers it. One of my MPharm students, he was the guide.
So,
Long
and
time back.
sir, just to tell you, here we have, as young as Nikul and as senior as Praful Savai sir, who is also present on this platform, So, it was a good interaction. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Savai sir, for joining us and everyone. Thank you, sir. We take your leave. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Team APTA. Thank you, and Karyakaushlam.
Bye.
Thank you.
Learn
you.
from
Somani, sir.
everybody. Right.